Hi friends and friendly subscribers, welcome back to my channel. This is Inner Hill Tarot, and today we're going to do a major arcana energy pairing between the Tarot Medieval, The Mysteries of Initiate Path by Caitlin Matthews, illustrated by Will Kingan, and the Serpent and the Peacock Tarot art version that I already did a full flip through of. I just want to do the energy pairing for the major arcana because it's fun and I like to do the energy pairing this way, just to see also what is the difference between mass market, sometimes the medieval. Sorry, I'm just a little bit drinking. Some medieval notion from the mass market deck with the difference with the indie deck. Okay, this is a Kickstarter deck, and this is a mass market that just came out, I believe. First of all, the deck in itself is really beautiful. The box is opening like this. I mean, there is nothing wrong with this. I really love this as well. And on top of that, this is printed in Italy in comparison with this one is printed in China, unfortunately. But anyway, it's fine as well. I just prefer things that printed in Europe. I'm obnoxious like that. Yeah, anyway, so it's copyright, it's published in 2023. Yeah, and I just want to, I wish people to print more in Europe, because that can help Europe economy working better, I think, in some ways, even though it's not that much maybe, but I don't know also. So yeah, we shall see. Anyway, back to this deck. So I wouldn't see from the card in itself, but it's also boost like a really thick guidebook. The same with the Serpent and the Peacock Tarot, also have really thick guidebook as well. So in that sense, they're quite similar. So in here it says in the introduction, reviving a long lost tarot. So there is a story here about how this deck came to be. That's actually came from France. The Tarot Medieval by Francis Roald Wheeler and artist Christian Loring was a tarot published in the fateful year of 1939 in Nice, France. That printing seems to have not survived the fall of France in June 1940, and the very few copies that remain only exchange hands in auction houses, so rare it is now. The British esotericist Francis Roald Wheeler was an enterprising man. He ran away to sea at the age of 12, embarking to the United States. So it's about him, his story, and also about the other guy, the illustrator as well. So there's a lot of writing about this. So it's talking about the story of Rottweiler, because it's not Rottweiler, the dog, isn't it? Okay, so it's just about like how he came to make his own tarot deck. So we tend to think of the period between the publication of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck in 1909 and the tarot explosion of the last 50 years as a kind of tarot desert. But Tarot Medieval helped to correct that assumptions, showing that the period between the two world wars had its own vision. So this is really interesting. Yeah, because that's yeah, like the Naphal tarot is very expensive. A lot of the tarot between the two world wars is quite difficult to get our hands on because the nature of the war. I guess the World War II. So yeah, that's very interesting for Caitlin Matthews to take on this subject. I'm not going to pretend that I know what is it about. So I guess that because it's just like tarot medieval, that's why I think it's an appropriate place for me to have it in juxtaposition with the serpent and the peacock tarot. What else can we get from here? So there is the chapter 3, the understanding of the magical background of tarot medieval. So it started from the 1900s actually. Okay, so this is quite a bit to read. I'm not going to read it everything right now. Let's just see the deck in itself. It looks like a very fascinating guidebook though. I always love fascinating guidebooks. This is one of the reasons I buy real decks instead of fake deck, including the Kickstarter deck. I'm always more interested when it has more information in a guidebook, because that's how I would learn different point of view in tarot, in a tarot archetype. Okay, anyway, let's not talk more. It's already 7 minutes. I hope you're not shutting off this video already. The card itself is quite small and have fleur-de-lis behind it. It's so nice. So let's just have the first major arcana exchange between energy pairing between serpent and peacock and tarot medieval. Okay, maybe doing it like this, and I will take the book away. Okay guys, enjoy. Sorry for the talk so much. Doesn't have the magician. Oh, there is no fool. Okay guys, we just finished the very quick silent flip through and um, energy pairing between the two major arcana. But even though I'm a little bit confused with the first one as the magician, and the fool is become like number 21, and the world is 22 in this deck. So there is no 0 in this deck, and I think I will know it when I'm reading the guidebook, really. And I feel I'm super out of depth for giving any hot takes of this deck, because the system is something that I'm really not familiar at all. So I think the only way that I can give a hot takes is from the images, which I feel that it's very similar to the Tarot de Marseille in a way, and also not necessarily, but it's more like I don't know, it's more like a modern version in between Raider White Smith and Marseille, something like that. So yeah, I'm just like completely out of depth with this. I don't know how to think about it really, because it's for sure it doesn't want to be closely linked to Raider White Smith that much, but at the same time it does have a reminiscent of Raider White Smith, I think. And also on top of that, with the arrangements of the minor arcana in a cartomancy style, I really love the wands, the way it's arranges. It's super beautiful. I think there is more hidden information in this, you know. So for example, the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords, it's super beautiful, and there should be like a interesting symbolism that is going on between the two. But yeah, it seems to me that it's some kind of like a particular system again. I don't know how widespread this system is within the tarot universe. I would read the guidebook for sure and would decide if I keep the deck or I pass it along, because it's just too many different systems right now also coming out in the market that I feel also interested in, and I would like to learn a little bit. And this has just become another one that another one, I can hear Khalid sing it, that need attention if I want to learn it properly, you know. So basically that is my super fast hot take, that's what I want to say, of this deck, and in compare with the Serpent and the Peacock. If you find this video beneficial for you, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and comments, because that is the fastest way for you to be able to help me to further along this not this deck, this channel, and I can keep on making the content like this if you like it, you know, because I love it. I love reviewing, and yes, I love reading as well, general reading, but it takes so much responsibility to give a general reading, so I would love more to be able to do more of this work of reviewing as well. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a nice day and night anytime you watch this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment again, and see you next time in a different video. Bye bye.